Hello everyone, this will be the review of the game called Magnia, and the key was provided by developer. The game is very cheap actually, it's around $2 or less, and it's a physics puzzle with quite a lot of content. So content wise it's pretty good. It does have some small problems with how it's done, especially in settings. It has some annoying sound settings that keep coming back. I had some sound even with completely lowered sound, so I just used mixer to kill the sound completely. It works in window mode though, so it's not bad. Also it's a bit weird with menu. So let's go to, well, maybe settings once more. Right, we have some graphics quality which I didn't touch, some power of movement, not sure what exactly it means. Does it mean how much it moves or what? I'm not sure, maybe it's just like mouse settings, and it does have the resolution and a couple of languages. So let's maybe show you a couple of levels, very few. I won't be doing them, I will just show you what's there. So let's continue game. Now there is a bit messed up menu here because it doesn't go logically to menu. It goes to this menu and you can pick levels here. There is main topics, there is underwater, cyberpunk museum, rings and sticks, youth, childhood, ballista, which I completely don't understand, but there is another type of physics puzzle here. Then we have bar, space, steampunk, weight, towers, alchemia, and basic. I tried to find tutorial for the ballista, but I couldn't find it. So basically, if you click one of those, you get a couple of levels. And if you click something else, you get different levels. You have to beat the levels to see other levels. So maybe we start with something very basic. That's the typical way the game is operated. Also, it's on child difficulty. I'm not sure how you change difficulty. I think it's when you start new game because I couldn't change it. So it's the easiest possible. And that's a dragon egg. Right, so the idea is this. The object will break and you have to put it together. So if I click it, it's gonna break. And now you have to rotate the stuff to put it back where it belongs, right? So this goes here. It should magnetize itself like this. And then you have to probably somehow rotate it. That's just a movement. And that's the rotation. So now I'm supposed to rotate this piece so that it fits. The problem is that I can't personally rotate it the way I want usually. Like see, I would have to now change the angle. But I can't, it's hard to explain, but I can't really rotate it so that it exactly matches the position, right? Because now it's a little bit off. I would like to hold here and push it downwards. But I don't know how. If I use left mouse button, I just move it around. If I try to rotate it, that's not what I want, because it does this, right? That's actually probably even worse than it was. Maybe now it's more like it, but I would like to move it a little bit different. I can also, I think, use both buttons. Maybe now it's kinda what I want, but still not exactly. So that's the problem. The problem is with controls. You know what you want to do, but you can't do it. But you can do it roughly, like this, right? So it works. So that's the typical level in the game. You just put together an object, and it looks pretty good, I must say. So maybe I will try to go back to this weird menu. I will try to show you other options. So let's see towers. I should be able to show you the first one. Towers. Right, click it. Right, that's bad actually. So it seems like you need to make a tower out of the blocks. Alright, so you just take the blocks and you stack them. There's quite a lot of them actually. Not sure if it's gonna work. Yeah, I guess it will. I guess it will eventually work. So this is full physics in motion. You can just move them around and try to construct the tower, which I'll probably fail. Let's see, I'm gonna fail. Basically, you can keep doing it until you succeed eventually, right? I'm not gonna do it fully, just, yeah. This is roughly how you do it, right? Of course, I would have to start with something, like maybe start fresh on one, like maybe this, and just put another right at the top, and just do it like this, more or less, maybe. It's not exactly moving the way I want. Yeah, I can rotate it, but it doesn't help. See, I want it to come to the, like in front, like away from the background and near the front, but I don't know how. It's like the other axis, then you can't move it the way you want. I want it closer to me, but I don't know how. That's the problem. So there are problems with controlling them. You can rotate them, you can move them around the way they are, but the problem is with fully rotating them. Like this should go there, right? Well, okay, it's probably not well positioned there. I would need to first make a base, like those two would be the base. And see, this is too far. And I want it to closer, but I can't. So this would land on those three, kinda. And it stands there. Right, another one. Again, it's too close to myself. But it's okay, it works. If I do this, I could rotate them a bit. Like I could probably rotate this one. Now it's exactly the way I want it. I wanted to change them like this, and then one would be like this, and then again the next one would be rotated. I need to place it very carefully. They also have sort of a momentum. Also you can find the coins like this, the stars. Now this would go there. If I use too much momentum, it's gonna fail. And I just need 3 more. So we do until we do or until we fail. This is perfect. Probably gonna topple down or not. Maybe if it temporarily works, it would work. I'm not sure. Looks like it's gonna work, but it probably won't. One more. If it works temporarily, we are done. Then it can topple, doesn't matter. And yeah, that's done, right? See, that's how I do it. So then you can go to another level. We'll go with weights, which I couldn't do. Right? So they are showing us that this one is on the right. Right? Maybe that's the way to do it. This one is there. And it's too heavy. And now we have to put those there somehow. But now I move the whole thing, which is bad. And that's not the way it should be. Yeah, I messed up completely. So again, if I move this there, oh, this is bad. Alright. So once more. Can I move stuff around? Maybe, yes, I can move this as well. Other objects. Yeah, I can move this and get the stars. Not sure if I can just use an object. Can I use an object? No. It's like in the background. And now I lost some of the balls. One ball is here. Another ball is there. And I lost the other one. I can't move the whole thing. The whole weight thing. I will probably have to restart because, well, let's see. Right. Now I have all of them. You can sometimes lose the objects. That's the problem. If I do it with less momentum, maybe. I couldn't do it, like ever. This one. Now it's moving around, but I can't put it back the way it should be. I can't really rotate it the way I want. Maybe it's a matter of knowing some other trick about the controls. Maybe there is some movement in other axes, but I'm not sure there is. I couldn't find it. It seems like those should go there, right? Those two against the one. Maybe that's not the solution. No, that's not the solution. Yeah, this is the solution. Yes, I made it eventually. So that's the weight one. Let's see the next one. So I'm curious. Alright. No, this is the same, just 5 of them. Okay. But that's not what I wanna do. Let's select level. I wanted to check. Wait, let's see. Steampunk, no. That's just the same as the egg. Space. Let's see this 0G. I'm not sure if this is different. This might be different. Let's see. I'm just trying to load it. It's very, very slow. I don't know why it's reacting like this. Okay. No, it's the same, I guess. Yes, this is the same object that needs to be put together. So we go back. No, not this one. It's very slowly running for some reason, but that's another problem. Okay, so let's go back. I wanted to see, yeah, the ballista. I don't know why everything is there and it's just a mess. Okay, bar is the same. Ballista. I'm gonna show you ballista because it's different and I don't know how to use it. I will show you. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna now check one thing. I'm gonna close one more program. Let's see if the game will speed up. Because if so, that it means that it's something in the background slowing it down. Well, it's a bit better. Okay, so that's the ballista. Not sure how you pick anything. Yes, you can you can actually put it there somehow. Not sure if it was loaded. No, it's not. It's not. Yes, it is. It is. Okay, it's loaded now. So I actually loaded it. I know how you release. No idea how you release. Oh, that's how you release. Okay, I get it now. So you have to put it there, then aim. Okay, we made it. We just hit it. Okay, I get it now. So you just grab them with the left mouse button, right? So you just take a dart. It sometimes don't react, but sometimes they do. See, this is loaded. Now you... No, this is bad. It's shooting, but I need to rotate it. Let's see. Do I do it with right? Yes, with right you move it. With right you rotate. With left you release. Let's try to do this. Okay, so it loads. Move it around. And no. Oh, like maybe there's a ballistic arc to it. Let's see the left side. So should I move it a little bit like this? Yes, but it didn't hit. It didn't make it fall, which is weird. Alright, I'm doing it again. Let's shoot this one. Okay. A bit more. Alright, and now what? Yes, I release. I move it. And then I do this. Hit it. It counts. I think it counts. No, it's not hitting it. For some reason. I don't know why it's not hitting it. Like it should be. Maybe like this. Yes, now it hits. And we have one more. I don't think it counts because it's still there. So maybe if you go like this. No, it's showing it's targeting the apple, but it isn't, which is very weird. Like how am I supposed to do it? Like this? Let's see now. No, it shoots like aside from it, and now I'm out of darts, so that's it, I guess. Can I get more? No. Right, but that's the idea. That's the ballista, and maybe one more. I think there's one more. So that's the same, the just completing of something. That's the Hanoi Tower. So let's check the Hanoi Tower. Yeah, it seems to be hard. No, I think I know it. So that's probably just smaller and bigger, right? And you're supposed to rotate them, I guess, somehow, so they will fit. That's not exactly Hanoi Tower because they are not on the other stick. They are just... Oh yeah, exactly. Now I rotated it correctly. I will try to do the rest. Just move this and there we go. Small, no, not that rot. Yeah, I know, I get it now. I get it now. You can rotate both axes. So you can rotate it left, right, and also top down. Okay, almost there. See, so now I can do this, or I can do this. Oh yeah, like this. And now it should go on this stick. Yes, and the last one. And it goes there. Right, so that's the whole type of puzzle, right? The Hanoi Tower, sort of. Let's see the next one. I will just change it, but let's just see. Okay, there's just more of them. I get it. And three sticks. So no. I want to check. I want to check the level. Right. Cyberpunk. Okay, underwater. Okay. So guys, it says it's 87 levels. It said something about 100, but I don't think it's finished because it says 87. So apparently there is 87 physics levels that are either construction of an object or this stick thing, the Hanoi Tower, or ballista, or those are all the same, or the weight thing, or the tower thing. And there is more of them, right? So there is like, if we look at tower, there is like, I don't know, probably 10 of them, or 8. Yeah, I think 8, something like 8. And then we go back to the construction, and then we have the tutorial, which is, well, it's not exactly teaching everything. It's just teaching you rotation and I think one more thing that was there. Maybe there was one more thing. Lock tutorial. You can catch an object, lock it in the air. How do you lock it? I don't know, it doesn't say. I mean, if I catch it, it's locked at the moment, but it's not like locked as it will stay there, because if I release it, it's gonna fall. So that's not the case. So there is this lock tutorial. Stacking rings, doesn't say tutorial. Let's see this. No, I can't go there, would have to finish, right? Sometimes you have to finish. Let's see about this. Is it explained? Yeah, it's just showing, right, what you do. Okay, so there are some tutorials, right? So we have tutorials and we have overall 87 levels, right? I don't know why I have so many. I think I have them opened but not finished. So the game is a bit weird because it's cheap, it looks good, it's a little bit problematic in terms of controls and some technicalities like sound settings and just, well, mostly the controls, because, well, either I can do it or it doesn't really allow to rotate everything the way you want and also move it like towards the screen or towards the background, like in all 3 axes, in all 3 dimensions. So for me it's a bit problematic. I can do some things, I can move stuff around and I can rotate it, but I think there is maybe some more mechanic to how you move them around and it's not very well explained. Or it's just problematic because if you can't move everything freely like it's in your real hand, then it might have a big problem in some levels. Overall the game is quite interesting and it has a lot of content. It's not exactly what I would play because I just don't like such games as a genre, but I must admit it's well done and it's very cheap. So if you are into this, I can actually recommend it. 87 levels is quite a lot and there is some variety. Of course, just putting some stuff together it's not that interesting, but those weight puzzles and tower puzzle, especially tower, I think is quite fun. Well, they use physics, they use momentum, they use gravity, so that's pretty cool. It would take you a while to finish it, especially if you play on harder difficulty. I'm just not sure how you change it. It was so weird that you can change difficulty. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find anything. Like this leads me nowhere, right? It just leads me back to level. This leads me just to levels. If I press escape, which now doesn't work at all, I would have to go into the level, right? Now press escape. Now it goes to this thing that allows me to go to main menu. Let's try to go to main menu now, right? I will actually test one more thing. Let's see, start new game. Yeah, progress will be deleted. It doesn't matter. Can I now pick the? Yes. See, so this is for children should be. So the translation is not the best. Right. So this is for kids. That's what I was testing, and it actually has 5 levels, right, of difficulty. So let's maybe do this. It's just 2 pieces, but they need to be aligned exactly, right? So I have to rotate it again. Again, the way I want to rotate it, it's not exactly how it's behaving. Again, if I rotate this, yeah, again, I would have to rotate like left side down. How do I do it? See, that's the problem. Both buttons don't do it. Left button just moves it around like this. That's not what I'm trying to do. I mean, you can try to do like this, but it's not the case. This is more or less, right, what should be done. But it has a minimal amount. Yes, I made it actually on insane. Good. Right, so that's how you do it. But again, the controls are not the best. That's what I have to say. So how much would I give it? I think for the content and graphics, I could give it 7 out of 10 actually. It has pretty good content, I would say, over the average. Slight problems, yeah, with translation and the sound, especially the sound. It just keeps emitting sound even if it's on 0, which is a problem. And yeah, the moving of objects is not exactly explained the way I would like it to be explained, because, well, sometimes you know what you want to do, but you can't do it. You just want to say, okay, I want this 10-degree this way, and you don't have really tools to do it. Or maybe you do, but they are hidden, so it's hard to say. Maybe let's see if there's anything called controls for the last thing. I don't think there is. I think it's all just mouse. Yeah, again, I'm trying to move too many and I can't, right? So there's settings, right? Yeah, there is nothing there. There's only power and there's no explanation. So apparently you can rotate and you can move. So you move stuff in 2 dimensions and you rotate in the 3rd dimension, but you don't really rotate in every vector you might think of. So, well, it's a bit problematic, but you can beat it, I guess, especially on easy. So the game is definitely beatable, but it just might be frustrating because it won't be exactly doing what you want it to do. Still, it's not a bad physics game, not a bad physics puzzle. I don't play those, but I can see the difference between a well done game and a badly done game. So this one has problems, but it's actually full of content, so it's not bad. And also it's just $2. So even for me it's not much. Especially if it's on sale, that's probably even cheaper. Alright guys, so that was Magnia. I give it a recommendation if you like the genre or if you like anything similar to this. And I will see you guys in the next review. So for me that was 7 out of 10. See you guys next time.